and welcome to Backchannel. You are here on Positivity Island with me, Kate Cocker, and him.
Hello, I'm Will.
And we're going to be with you for the next hour, celebrating life in general, bringing you some joy to get you through your day. I do a podcast called Everyday Positivity, which is a daily podcast, and this is the extension. It's like the bit out the back on the backyard that we've built out the back that we all go and hang out in. No, actually, it's a whole island. So it's an hour of positivity, positive mindset stuff, and just some stuff to bring you joy. We've got octogenarians on a bicycle today, Will.
We have, yeah. Lots of interesting stuff.
Lots of good news, lots of things to talk about. A bit of Dolly Parton news because she is our spirit animal, positivity spirit animal. There's a whole quiz for you to play along with. And I'm going to give you some actionable positive stuff to do today. Because it's a skill, you know, positivity. It's something you can practice every single day. So, Backchannel then. If you want to take part in the show today, if you are watching on you're watching on Backchannel on your Amazon Echo in North America, then please take part in the show. We'd love to have you on board. Shiva, Michelle, Stacey, I can see, and Doug, they're all in the stream, which is very exciting. This show doesn't happen without you. Your input is really important. All you have to do is ask your Amazon Echo to say, Kate, I really like your top. Or say, the keyword being say, Will, why is the background the same colour?
This is what we like.
It's what we like. Okay, so make sure that you're taking part on Backchannel, and if you're not on Backchannel, then please take part on backchannel.tv and get your comments written in the chat, and you can do it there. You can also find us on YouTube. What's the YouTube channel? It's just Backchannel, isn't it?
Backchannel, yeah.
And then we're on Twitter at Backchannel Live. And if you're in the Everyday Positivity Facebook group, you can find us there as well. I like that you wave at the Everyday Positivity Facebook group. I like that you wave. So, Will, how's your week been on the island? Have you sorted out the sheep and got the food ready and made the beds and all of that?
Yeah, it's been a busy week on the island. Are there sheep on a tropical island?
Pardon?
Are there sheep on a tropical island? Goats, maybe?
Well, look, there was a polar bear on the tropical island in Lost. So we can have anything.
If they could do it on Lost, we can do it on Positivity Island. Let me know what animals you want to see on Positivity Island.
That's a good one.
Get in touch.
That's a brilliant idea.
And then
it's like you do this for a living.
I mean, I could be a pro. It doesn't matter if it's a tropical island, if they're wild pet rabbits. We want them all. But yeah, I've had a busy week.
Can I have a koala bear, please?
You can have a million koala bears.
And do I get goats too?
Yeah, goats are a must because we need them to keep the grass short.
Yes.
So yeah.
We've got all sorts of tundra.
All kinds of tundra. But yeah, it's been a busy week.
Go on, tell me.
I got a new oven delivered yesterday, which, if you know me, I'll be very excited. You'll be just as excited as I am.
I have a frying pan on the way, by the way. I know.
Stop it.
I know.
That's fun. I've been to the gym. It was leg. I'm going to the gym now, and yesterday it was leg day, so now I can't walk anywhere.
Let's just pause. Let's not race past that.
Okay.
Because Will has been doing my 100 Days to Self course, which was the aim of it was, right, you've got this goal. New Year's resolution is what? Your New Year's resolution was what? Go to the gym more, or
just take better care of myself.
This year? Yeah. And we've actually bubbled it down over the last couple of months. We've actually boiled it down to what's the action, take the action. And so it's a really big deal, this, going to the gym.
Yeah, so I only joined on Friday, and I've been 3 times.
What the what?
I know. So that's all very exciting.
And you formed your habit properly, do you think? So the people on the course are reading. We're all reading Atomic Habits by James Clear, and one of the members on the course messaged the other day and said, "Oh my goodness, this is so true," and had highlighted the line that said, "The thing that stops you from succeeding at habits is not failure, it's boredom."
Yeah. It's true.
So what are you doing to make the gym not boring?
I think, for starters, I'm not worrying about what it is that I'm doing when I get there.
Oh, that's a really good thing.
For the first week, it's just like, okay, just be there. Just go there and do whatever you want. So I'm trying to go Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, just for like an hour, and just make sure I'm just get used to getting there and being there, because it's been years since I've been a member of a gym. So.
And what's changed?
Well, there's different people. There's more. My old gym was when I lived at my parents' house, so it was a bit of a different
clientele.
So this is all like students and young people, and it's a different chain. So there's a lot to get used to.
And nice what's the gym? How's the gym etiquette going? Are people nice to you?
Yeah, people are pretty nice. It's when I've been in the middle of the day, so it's not super busy. But everyone seems pretty smiley and friendly and nice. And
yeah, I went to a gym the other day for the first time because I usually go to my CrossFit gym, but I went to a gym, and I was doing my pull-ups.
Oh yeah.
My pull-up training.
Well done.
And this guy just walked past and bonked into me as he walked past me.
Excuse me, sir.
I know. He was like, "Excuse us, love." And I thought, oh, that's not my usual gym etiquette. But I found that the gym had changed because there was more in it. There was more kind of technically, like there's a grass bit where you can push stuff along on this gym that I went to.
We have, this one has there's a section that's just called Move. And it's just like a big open floor space, but they also have like weights and stuff and mirrors in the far wall, which is where I did some squats yesterday with the kettlebell.
But that's good. That's good that you're creating the just go and be.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I'm really rubbish at is not being on my phone.
Oh yeah. Can I tell you a first world problem that I have?
Yes, you can.
Really
only good problems here. Yeah.
My gym shorts only have one pocket in.
Right.
And it's at the back. And my phone is too big to go in the pocket.
Oh, right. Okay.
And
this is a problem.
Even if I do try and put my phone in my pocket, it pulls my shorts down. And I can't be having that.
Well, let me share this with you. I noticed that my husband, I was in the open gym area while he was doing one of the classes, and it's a big open space, so you can see the classes and the open gym areas to one side in our CrossFit box. And I was looking at him just before Christmas, and he had a t-shirt on that was like a white t-shirt, except it had gone grey, and it was full of holes, and he had this pair of like green shorts. I thought, we can do better here, is what I thought as I was watching my very handsome husband doing his workout in his shoddy clothes. And I thought, right, I'm going to get him stuff for Christmas. So I've bought him like all black, like tops. Yeah. So it's all like an all nice logoed and all that kind of stuff. But the biggest challenge was finding a pair of shorts. I don't know that they have mastered the male short.
I don't think they have either. I've never had a pair that I've really loved. These ones are okay. But yeah, there's still a way to go.
I think because the thing is, what you have the shorts that are, because a lot of men don't want to wear the lycra, so it's not like you're going to turn up. I mean, really, as a man, I don't think you'd want to turn up with a pair of lycra leggings or shorts on, because it's very revealing. And then so past that, you then have the shorts that are like running shorts, and they're really, really short, so they're too tiny, teeny tiny shorts. And then you've got the kind of bigger shorts, but they're cut in such a way that if you try and do a squat, they get attached to your thigh and they squeeze all the way up, or they roll all the way down. I don't think a short has been correctly made for the male.
No, I don't think so either. My current ones, and I realise that we should probably move on from this in a minute, but my ones, they're kind of a hybrid, so they're like, I mean, they've
got little lycra bits in them, have they?
Yeah, they've got like a lycra bit that like cling to your thigh, but then over the top is, and it's just like one thing, but over the top is like a baggier running short, and they're quite nice.
So there is definitely a market for a male short.
Let's quit audio production, Kate.
We need to design it first.
We're gonna
don't take that risk. We don't know what it is yet.
We're gonna get into gym shorts for men. That's it. It's my new business.
Well, I challenge the male species to find a decent short. Yeah. It's very quiet on the chat.
Yeah, what's going on, you guys?
Have we got the right one on?
I think I'm almost. Yeah, we have.
Okay. So the big question today is, what animal would you have on the Positivity Island? What animals make you feel happy? My friend, my daughter's got a friend who's like, she's really sad at the moment, Mum. I said, just send her pictures of orangutans.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Baby orangutans are the cutest. Just send a picture of that. She'll cheer up then straight away.
Do you know how we said goats because they're cute, and also because we needed to keep the grass short? I think giraffes for the same reason.
Yes,
like because they're fun to look at. They're a bit crazy to look at, but also they'll like keep the trees nice.
Yeah, they'll keep our trees all at the same level at the bottom. So we've got some good stuff there. Oh, gosh, You know you're on Earth when you see an elephant. You know you're on Earth when you see a giraffe. Oh, where are we? Oh, yeah, Earth. There's a giraffe. It's Earth. So if you want to tell me, and will, which animals we could collectively have on the spreadsheet / positivity island, then please ask your Amazon Echo to say giraffe. Eliza, say giraffe. Eliza, say elephant. And we'll start making everyday positivity zoo, positivity island zoo. Can't get over this title problem. Okay. So coming up on the show today, octogenarians on bicycles, lots of good news, lots of Dolly news, bit of a quiz. And I'm going to give you an activity. But first, we've been thinking about stuff on everyday positivity this week, and something struck me. So I wanted to share it with you. I've got something that's bothering me that I need to share with you. I was listening to a podcast the other day, a recent one about mental health, and the presenter and the interviewee, the guest, were kind of coming to this conclusion about what really helped you. And the guest said, it was really good to talk. You have to talk. And he was right. You do have to talk. Getting that problem out really helps. Talking to someone, a professional, a coach, a therapist, most likely, it really helps. Even talking to a friend, it really helps. But if you have ever been in that pit of despair, if you've ever felt all fizzed up and anxious and overwhelmed or depressed and down and blue and not sure which way to turn, then you will know, like me, that talking isn't always the first thing that comes to your head. It bothers me because I hear that. Make sure you're talking. Make sure you talk to someone. Find someone to talk to all of the time. And yet, it feels like we're still struggling with sharing things about our mental health or getting to a place where we're working on our mental health. Do you know what I mean? And if you're seeing someone who is experiencing mental health, how hard is it to get them to talk to you? Because the thing is, when you're right there, when you're right in the eye of the storm, and it's so hard to see a way out, telling someone, talking to someone isn't always what you want to do. For me, this is why I found journaling. It's funny, you read some of my journals from when I'm a teenager and I was a hot mess, man. And I just needed somewhere to write it all down. And it's, I never wrote anything positive in those journals. I only ever wrote the stuff that was the junk in my head that was just going, making a noise and that fizz. It was a way for me to get through and get my thoughts settled, help that anxiety that was just holding me back from everything. And then, as I grew older and I was able to write those journals and form those thoughts, then I was able to talk to someone. Then I was able to go, right, this is how I am feeling. So today, if you are in that space right now, if you feel like you're on your own, you're overwhelmed, you're burning out, you're tired, it's hard, find some time today to pick up a journal and just write whatever is in your head. Just write whatever's there. Because once you've got through that muck and you've found the thoughts that matter and you've got the thoughts ordered, then it's time to talk to someone. Then it's time to go, this is actually how I'm feeling. This is what my brain is doing. And this is where I need support. How are you feeling? How are your wheels? Which is what we say to each other.
Yeah. My wheels are good. This week has been busy.
Challenging.
Yeah, it has been challenging. It's been a busy week, but I'm proud of myself. I don't know if I think I've mentioned this to you, Kate. I don't think I've mentioned this to everybody on the island. Is that I got this new app. And it's kind of like it's like a diary, but you don't have to write stuff. Like every day you just go in and you say what your mood was like and you pick out some activities that you've done. And if you want to add a sentence or two as well, you can do that. I've been using it for a week and I really like it as like a really simple way to kind of keep a track of how my mood's doing. So I've been enjoying that, and that's been telling me that I've been having a good week.
I think what's really interesting about what you're saying and what I'm seeing in the course that we're doing at the moment is that visualizing what you do, putting it in front of you, that track of this is how I actually feel, this is where I actually am, has such a positive impact on your mindset, regardless of how you feel, or it just that actual tracking, the actual writing down of this is what's going on. Even if you only write a couple of sentences, it gives you that opportunity to go, aha, this, I can see it now. whatever it is that you need to see. It could be that you can. So, when you're forming anxiety or when you're forming negative emotions, so much of it can be put down to the story that you've made up in your head, or, it's like when someone sends you you send someone an email and they don't reply. And it's really easy to decide that they don't like you, or to make up in your head that they've obviously not replied. Look, I can see on their social media that they're out. Why are they not replying to me? They obviously have time to. Why have they obviously don't like me anymore. That's all made. None of that's true. None of that is true. And so sometimes just writing that stuff down as it's coming out of your brain can really make you go, oh, right, yeah, no, actually, I know where I am now. I can see that my emotions have got the better of me and I've made that up, and that actually I can live with the reality now.
Because again, as you said, it comes down to like what you actually know to be true.
Yeah.
And what you've just made up.
Focus in on what's real. It's so easy. Like, we're built to catastrophize, we're built to go, oh, that one person won't reply, that means everyone hates me.
Yeah. and then as well. And
then. So it's controlling that and reminding yourself, okay, hang on, this is one person, or this is one thing, and I know nothing yet of anything. And actually making sure that you're not even in a funny way, by consoling yourself, like, if that person hasn't replied and you go, look, they're probably just really busy, you're already making it up. Like, you don't know, like, they just haven't replied. No biggie. That's it.
In that situation, all that you know to be true is that they've not replied.
Yeah, exactly. And that, that's all that you know to be true. So it's focusing in on what's true, and sometimes writing down what your brain is saying to you, or trying to articulate how you feel, will then get you ready for being able to talk, or being able to siphon out what it is that's important in this, or understanding how someone said once, I think it was Brendan Bashard I saw speaking, that there's a difference between emotions and feelings, because your emotions are the hormone, if you like, and your feelings are how you've interpreted it.
Okay, yeah. Say that again. Your emotions are
kind of the hormone. The hormonal reaction is the emotion. Yeah. But the feelings are the way that you've interpreted it. So I feel like, I don't know that that's entirely true, but and I guess when you've had the emotion and then the feeling and then the thought, it's all of those. So how you actually bring those around, and how you control those, and how you see them, and how you see that perspective, can be really helped by firstly writing it down. And I do have a bee in my bonnet, because I do hear it a lot, that it's good to talk. And I'm like, it's really easy to talk when you're talking. I heard a great phrase the other day. It's easy to tell tell the story from the scar, not the wound.
Whoa.
Yeah, right. So it's a lot easier to talk once you've healed, right? Yes. But when you're in the middle of it, when the wound is in play, gosh, I had it yesterday. I was trying to talk about something, and every time I talked about it, I burst into tears and I couldn't speak.
Because you need that opportunity to let everything settle.
Yeah.
I'm almost certain you've said this to me before, when I've been feeling all my emotions at their most intense. Let's shelve this for a bit. The other day I said to you, this happened, and I was upset, angry,
and they're doing it because of this, and this is happening because of that.
This is why they've said this, and this is why they're doing it, and they're doing it despite me. I was making all this stuff up, and I said, I went to the gym, and now I'm fine.
And that's the thing. It's the getting it out is really important. We have on Everyday Positivity, you'll know this, but on Everyday Positivity we have 7 pillars, and it's those pillars of positivity. It's the things that you can practice to maintain a positive mindset. And because the reality is, life throws curveballs. There are cracks in life. You make mistakes, you mess things up, you're supposed to bounce, but the positivity pillars help you to work through some of those skills, and clearing your mind is pillar number 7, because I've put it on a Sunday. And journaling is a really great way to clear your mind, as is going for a run, as is going to the gym.
Yeah.
So we've got some people in the chat now. Stacey's here. Hi, Stacey. She says, hello, Kate and Will. I've got a checkup with the doctor today. Good. And Stacey says, the best thing for you, Kate, Kate, is wait until whatever you have that's hurting you pass. Oh, and Rachel Sunday is in the Facebook group, and we had Rachel. Was Rachel on last Thursday, or last Tuesday? She was on, wasn't she? Right. Telling us all about Power of the Shower. She was our first good people.
Yeah,
we love a good people. We need another good people.
We do need another good. If you know a good person, nominate them.
Well, if someone who deserves to be nominated, someone who you feel is really putting good back into the world, that could be because they're a great mum to you, or it could be that they've set up a community centre, or it could be that, they do what Rachel does, which is go and shower people who have no home, who are living on the street and are in need of a shower. Because you know what? Good self-care, self-hygiene can help you to feel good about yourself and make good decisions. But my favourite thing is that they're making hard-boiled eggs currently for the shower guests.
Yeah. How long are you boiling the eggs for, Rachel?
Yeah, Rachel, is it an 8-minute egg or a 10-minute egg? Which one are we going for?
I know which way I'd go, but...
Well, they've got to last all day, though. So I wonder if you'd go for an 8. I wonder if you'd go for a 10. Depends how big your eggs are as well. I love an egg.
I'm gonna get carried away. If I could only take one foodstuff to a desert island, it would be eggs.
So Rachel has not gone for 8 or 10 minutes. She's gone for 12 minutes.
Okay, good eggs.
But this is something that my husband and I talk about. With your new oven as well. Right. So she's handing them out at 8:30 this morning. That's in a couple of hours, isn't it? So my thinking is, check this out, right? 12 minutes from when the water's boiling, or do you put the eggs in at the beginning? New oven. Do you put food in your oven before the oven's hot?
My husband
will do a chicken Kiev, and he'll just bung it in the oven before the oven's hot, and I go, whoa, what witchcraft is this? Whoa, like that.
Because if you were to read the instructions, instructions
like
would say preheat the oven, and then put it in for 30 minutes.
Yeah, and so you've got to wait for 5 to 7 minutes while the oven preheats. But he puts it in and just, and also he never sets a pinger.
What?
Do you know? I know. I go, what time did you put that in? He goes, I don't know. I'm like, stop cooking chicken Kiev from your soul and start cooking it from your brain.
And so you've got no excuse not to have a pinger.
I always set the pinger because then I think, I can just shut off now.
Because there's one, else. You set one on your phone, on your watch even, on your oven.
Yep.
My granny has a magnetic one that lives on her fridge because she's old.
I know. I love it when people have magnetic ones because they don't know how to use the oven pinger.
Yeah, the first thing I did, because our old oven didn't have a pinger, so the first thing I did when the new oven was installed is I set the pinger for 1 minute because I wanted to see what kind of noise it made when it pinged. On Tuesday's show, I'm going to bring you a recording of my oven pinger. I don't know why. I'm going
to bring you a recording of my washing machine pinger.
Stop it! Your washing machine has a pinger.
When my washing machine finishes, I'm going to record it and bring it to you. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Incredible.
It plays. I'm not going to tell you. I can't tell you anything.
I don't want to know.
No, God,
I feel like my oven pinger is going to pale in comparison.
Okay, this is oven pinger versus washing machine pinger.
We'll vote. We'll have a vote. No, I'm going to lose, aren't I? I bet it's something really bougie. Somebody's husband's on TV. Woo!
Okay, so Rachel's saying that her boiled eggs are actually 15 minutes from the beginning. The eggs in cold water for 15 minutes, rest in ice.
Nice, yeah.
So she's a get it in. Get it in. Don't wait for it to heat up. Just get it in. Do 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's Rachel and my husband. Can you imagine what kind of dinner my husband and Rachel would make? It would just be like, they'd be great. They'd be going, when did you put that on? Don't know.
Who knows?
Just wanged it in.
Yeah. Just hope for the best.
Hope for the best. Crikey. We haven't even started the good news yet. We've been just so excited about everyone's ovens.
I know. We've not done this since last Tuesday.
Since last Tuesday.
So we don't know what to do anymore.
Last Thursday we did it. Okay.
Yeah, true.
Stacey, I hope your doctor's visit turns out well. She says in the feed she's just headed off. Just let us know what you're doing today. Tell me what animal you want to put on the Positivity Island. And I want to know, which type of person are you? I put stuff in the oven as it's heating up, or I wait for the oven to heat up. How do we define that? Are you a preheater or a crack on?
Get on with it.
A, preheat. Wait for the oven to heat. Put the food in. B, just crack on. Don't wait for just put the food in. Add a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
You have to kind of average it out. I know we've got a lot off our chest today already.
There's a lot going on.
There is a lot going on. Right. Okay. Good news time.
I did that deliberately.
Rachel Sunday, crack on.
Crack on. I think she's talking to you and me, Kate. She's like,
crack on. She's not. She's saying, for crack's sake. Do it again. Do it again without a bonk. I want a bong, not a bonk. There we go. Nice.
I clicked that time, which is still a bit loud. Gina Harris, 82, is preparing to cycle the length of Britain for charity. The length of Britain. She is going to cycle the length of Britain and be the oldest woman to do so. She's going to cycle from its Land's End, which is in Cornwall, all the way down here, to John O'Groats, which is in Scotland, which is top as you go. And she's going to do it to raise money for the Women's Aid charity.
And Refuge.
Yeah. She's going to set off on the 27th of May, which is like ages away. And she'll finish in June. She said, I'll be riding my old steel touring bike and carrying my luggage, which is a combined weight of more than 30 kilograms. So a lot of hard work and a lot of practice begins now.
I love her.
She's great, isn't she?
So the 27th of May.
Yeah.
I wonder if we can get her on. Should we get her on?
I bet we could on like the Tuesday. Maybe the week before.
Cycling Weekly says Mavis Patterson from Dumfries and Galloway in Scotland is currently the oldest woman to complete the challenge at the age of 81. And Miss Harris is like, right, I'm going to have a go at 82. I do like the idea that when I'm 82, I could do something like that.
If anybody could, it's you.
I don't know about that. I feel like we look similar. I'm looking at the picture and looking at me, and my hair feels quite similar.
Did she?
I feel like she's the same. Yeah. I've got people walking in and out of my house.
Oh, that's nice.
It's only Martin, I think. Okay. Next.
I love this one. Canadian millionaire donates his life savings to plant 100,000 daffodils, and they've just begun to bloom. I love daffodils.
I love daffodils. Flowers. Tulips are my favourite spring flower.
I think daffodils are my favourite spring flower.
But, I love this.
More than 100,000 daffodils planted in town as part of a generous gift from a Canadian banker in his will are finally beginning to bloom. The value of bulbs were planted at he's called Keith Owen, and in his will he said, I want you to plant 100,000 daffodils in Devon, which is where he moved when he retired. And so they did it. They planted.
That's really near where Sidmouth is really near where my sister lives. And Gav Davey lives near there. I know. Everyday positivity listener, Gav Davey.
So they planted 153,000 flowers, including snowdrops, daffodils, crocus bulbs.
Oh, wow.
They're at over 50 sites. And yeah, now they're starting to bloom.
Did you know that it's the spring equinox at the weekend?
Yes.
So on Sunday the 20th to the 21st, it's spring equinox, which means that we get exactly the same number of minutes of light in the morning, in the daytime as we do in the nighttime.
Yes.
What did I say then that was so wrong? You get as much light as you get dark. Half and half.
My granddad always used to say, oh, it's getting earlier a lot late. Oh no, it's getting. Oh wait. He'd say it's getting early a lot later. No, he'd say it's getting late a lot earlier. No way. I don't know. He used to say something. Rachel Sunday wants to see pictures, so here you go.
Okay then. And welcome to Caleb, Noor, and Joyous Panther who have joined the stream. I do like a creative name.
Yeah.
Oh, look at them.
I love them.
Look at all of them daffodils.
That's gorgeous, isn't it?
If you are in the stream, then please make sure that you're taking part in the show. Tell us how you're feeling. Tell us what your favourite animal is. Tell us if you are the sort of person who likes to crack on or preheat your oven. Crack oners, you're the ones that will just turn the oven on and put the food in. Don't wait for it to heat up. Preheater or crack oner?
Yeah.
Preheaters, you like to I'm a preheater. What are you, Will?
I'm kind of a crack oner.
Okay.
I'll put it on for like a minute. I'll get to. I'll think, oh, I should really preheat the oven, so I'll do it for like a.
Yeah, but by that time he's so hungry, you just want to get it in.
I'm starving already, and the chances are is that somebody else is using the oven. I want to say one more thing about daffodils.
Yeah, okay.
Which is my favorite daffodil story. My best friend and love of my life and everyday positivity listener, Sapir. We were at uni together, and she'd had these daffodils for 2 weeks already.
Wow. Okay. In water or bulb?
That she bought from the supermarket and put in water.
Yep.
And she said, "Oh, Will, I'm going away for 2 weeks. Will you look after my daffodils?" I'm like, Sapir, I love you. They will be dead.
Yeah.
They'll be dead for a number of reasons, because they last for at most 3 days anyway.
Yeah.
And also because I have the most rubbish green thumbs ever. I'm terrible at plants. So I said, yes, of course I'll look after your daffodils. Obviously, they died the next day. So Sophie was away for 2 weeks. They
missed her. That's why they were grieving.
They missed her. Mm-hmm. So the day before she got back, I bought some brand new daffodils and gave them back to her. I said, here are your daffodils. She goes, oh, Will, they look so pretty. You've looked after them so well. Thank you so much. I was like, don't worry about it, Sophia. I really looked after them for you. She was none the wiser.
Thank goodness she's not listening right now.
I know.
Of all the secrets that you've kept from your bezo.
I've told her that story later.
I do love that. And I do love I do love a daffodil. What was I going to say about daffodils? They're just, it's just this time of year, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just this time of year. You can't go wrong. Okay, next story.
A pod of whales have adopted a young stray narwhal, and they may have little narwhals offspring.
What the what?
Before we get into this story, Kate.
Do we have to do a science lesson?
I didn't think narwhals were real.
Okay.
Narwhals, I was researching this story.
Definitely fit into the category of you're on Earth when you see a narwhal.
Genuinely, I researched these headlines at the weekend. I was like, this has got to be like a satirical thing, because narwhals aren't real. They're like unicorns. No. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be cute.
Then I shouldn't be laughing at you.
No, you can laugh all you want, though.
I thought they were a dolphin unicorn.
I thought they were a dolphin unicorn. You laugh all you want. It's hilarious.
Did you think that rainbows came out their blowholes?
Yeah, or they were had magic something. I don't know. Honestly, I didn't think they were real.
You must be like, as if there would be an animal on Earth that was so impractical.
I know. Why would you? Anyway, marine biologists in Quebec have been studying a narwhal that's been adopted by a pod of male beluga whales. The pod have returned every year since 2016, and biologists believe that they are now reaching maturity, where they're gonna, find female whales to.
So will they be beluga whales or narlugas? Can that happen?
So they're called narlugas.
No, they're not.
But why would you not call them narwhals?
Oh my goodness.
I prefer narwhals. So we're waiting to see if the adopted narwhal has integrated enough into the pod to produce a hybrid known as a narluga.
I made that up. I didn't know that they'd be called narlugas.
That's what they're called. I prefer narwhals.
That's like Arpats, isn't it?
Yes. Kind of.
Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson. Apparently that new Batman's worth watching. I'm reliably informed.
Reliably by?
One of the Everyday Positivity listeners.
Okay, that's fine then. We'll trust them. I was filmed in the building that my sister works in.
What?
It was filmed at the Lima building in Liverpool.
No.
True.
Okay. You didn't get a visit from Robert Pattinson then? From our Pats then?
From our Pats, no. No visit.
No, because you were looking up dolphin unicorns on the internet.
I was learning about these apparently not mythical creatures who every day is a learning day here on Positivity Island.
There are loads of things like that, aren't there? I mean, the best one, like the things that you thought. It's like, I know people who thought donkeys were baby horses, you know?
Or
it's that classic you got told as a kid, like if you eat apple pips, you'll get trees in your belly. I used to have a clicky. I had sometimes if my ankle clicked as I was walking down the stairs, I thought I was the only one who could hear it. Because it's inside my body.
It's happening in your bones.
Yeah,
why
it's
should
my
anyone else
bones.
hear it?
But then you're like my kids now who click their knuckles all the time. Ah!
What were you? Like, I'm too old to have only just learned that narwhals are real. What were you too old to have just learned? What did you not realize was real until a late age in life?
I don't know. I think I've got a pretty good grasp of the universe.
I mean, I thought I had, but then you just started springing narwhals on me. And who else? No,
I'd have to think about that one, I'm afraid, kid.
Okay, get back to me.
I will get back. Stand by. No, not got it.
Okay. Right.
But I'm very excited about the dolphin unicorn. Oh, Dolly!
I've moved on, Kate. I'm over it.
Dolly's been in the news a lot this week. I watched a Kelly Clarkson, the Kelly Clarkson cover of Jolene on YouTube today. And I was, I love that guitar riff.
Yes.
I don't think the first verse is quite correct. Have a good listen, because on Dolly's version it's like so pristine. It's like this one's a little bit, you wouldn't notice, but I was so focused on it. I was like, oh, I don't know that guitarist is getting it right.
You tell him, Kate.
I know.
Funny.
Okay.
Dolly Parton.
Yep. What's she doing? What's she saying?
She credits her long-term Dolly Parton credits her long-term success to this 6-word piece of advice from her mother. Do you want to know what it is?
Yes.
Always keep something back for you. Is it 6?
So what does that mean?
It means be selfful.
Oh,
we
cool.
would say be selfful.
Yeah, we would. Pillar of positivity number 1.
Dolly Parton told Apple Music's The Kaylee Bandit Show on Tuesday, the phrase, which applies equally to business and work-life balance, essentially means give to others, but meet your own financial and emotional needs first. And that any young person could benefit from that lesson. Sorry, I could
say it again. Yeah, I know you got distracted. We'll do that joke in a minute. So the phrase is, so it's always, 6 words. Advice from your mother in 6 words is
always keep something back for you.
Rachel Sunday suggests don't get pregnant before you're 16, 15, 16.
My mum got it in 5. She says, "Be safe and have fun."
Nice.
That was her catchphrase to me. Oh,
and you could make it 6 if you added a boy. Be safe and have fun, boy.
Boy, like a Dickens character.
Yeah. So she was on Apple Music Country, was she?
She was.
Was
Dolly
she?
Parton, not my mum.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is this what it's come to?
Do you think she might want to come onto Backchannel?
I don't know, Kate.
Oh, why don't you ask her?
Okay, I'll phone her up.
She's always got great nuggets of advice, hasn't she, Dolly? Always keep something back for you. So be selfful. Make sure you're looking after yourself so that you can look after those that you love. So it's like guilt-free joy for yourself.
Yeah. If I'm shining, everybody's going to shine.
Everybody's going to shine. Like Chardonnay, I get better over time. We've got lots of people joining the stream. Michael, Joyous Panther, Caleb, thank you very much for joining us. If you want to take part in the show, or if you've just got stuff you want to share, I'm quite happy to have a chat. Just ask your Amazon Echo to say hi.
A Joyous Panther is literally like one of the
Everyday Positivity Island.
On Positivity Island.
Panthers. And Fred's joined the stream as well. Hi, Fred. Nice to see you. Okay. So at this time of the show, we like to do a quiz. So I definitely need you to activate your Amazon Echo chat. Yes. I need you to go, Eliza, say A, B, or C, or whatever it is that you think. I need your help on this quiz because quite regularly will outwit me.
This today's, I would say, is on the more challenging side.
Oh, that's good though. Here we go. I'm in.
Okay, here is question number one. In 1768, Captain James Cook set out to explore which ocean? You may see that I've made a bit of a typo, but who cares? Is it A, the Atlantic Ocean? Is it B, the Pacific Ocean? Is it C, the Indian Ocean? Or is it D, the Arctic Ocean?
I'm going to say... Go on.
In 1768, Captain James Cook set out to explore which ocean? Atlantic, Pacific, Indian, or Arctic?
What do you think? Message me on Facebook, please. A, B, C, or D. Or ask your Amazon Echo to say A, B, C, or D. Or write it in backchannel.tv.
Mm-hmm.
I'm...
Alt, Pac, Ind, or Arc?
I'm going to go Alt, personally. No, Atl.
Yeah. Okay.
Atlantic Ocean is my guess. Oh, Fred says D, Arctic Ocean.
Fred's saying D. Are you ready for the answer?
Yeah.
It was the Pacific.
Oh.
I'm assuming he's Mr. Cook.
Yeah, well, you never know. That'd be good if he was actually Mr. Cook. I love that you question that. That's good critical thinking, Will. Always have at least two sources before you make a decision on whether something is true or not. Pacific Ocean.
Yeah, the Pacific Ocean.
Stacey said C. Oh, no. Hang on a minute. What were the options?
A, B, C, or D.
I think it was C. It's come up as cis. And I wondered if Stacey had meant one of the three letters that we were doing. But no, C. I think it means C.
Okay. Next question.
Okay.
Which 2 months are named after emperors of the Roman Empire?
I know.
Okay, hold your horses, Kate. Is it January, February, March and April, May and June, or July and August? Which 2 months are named after emperors of the Roman Empire? Is it A, January,
Ask your Amazon Echo to say A, B, C, or D, or get in backchannel.tv and put your answer.
Backchannel.tv.
What's it gonna be?
Are you good with your mythology?
No, I'm good with...
Your history?
No, enough. I know enough. I know enough to get me through.
I can't say.
But this one is to do with the calendar and these months were added and it shifts the times. So sept is 7, right?
Mm-hmm.
And oct is 8, nov is 9, des is 10.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about Jan, Feb, Mar. I don't know. Anyway, but the point is that those aren't... October is not the 8th month, and September is they're the 10th and the 9th, 11th and 12th month, aren't they, in the year? So Fred says D, July and August.
Okay.
That's what I would go with.
We're saying July and August. Which 2 months are named after emperors of the Roman Empire? July and August.
So that's Julius Caesar and Augustus, isn't it? I think
it is. Well done.
Look at me. I do know my history a bit. I know enough. See?
How many time zones are there in the world?
I can't cope.
Too many.
Is it
A8, B16, C24, or D32?
And when do the clocks change?
And which way do they go?
And when did the clocks change?
Ridiculous. How many times are there in total in the world? 8, 16, 24, 32. Get your answers in.
Answers in, no. Answers in, answers in. Oh, that's my new Answers In song.
Get your answers in.
Get your answers in. Get your answer in. Quick, quick, quick. Stacey says A. 8 time zones in the world. Oh, Rachel Sunday says B. 16. Oh, okay. Fred says C. 24. Oh, I like this. There's some division in the camp.
But what I'm
going to say D. 32 just to be like a
just
mega guess.
We've covered all of our bases.
Yeah. Fred says C. Stacey says A. Rachel says B. I say D. Well, what's the answer?
How many time zones are there in total in the world? 24.
Fred is correct.
Hold on, Fred.
Look at that map.
That's interesting. I guess that's how they're all broken down. When I become emperor of the world, I'm going to get rid of them all. There's just going to be one time.
Will you add a month as well? Will there be a willist?
No, I won't add a month. But I'm not going to add a month, but what I will do is put them all in alphabetical order. Because it makes it hard to schedule podcasts when the months aren't in alphabetical order. So I'm going to change, when I become emperor of the world, I'm putting all the months in alphabetical order.
They're not Marvel movies, Will.
I don't care, Kate. I'm sorry.
That's very funny. I'm going to put them in alphabetical order.
So everything will be the same.
August.
Yeah.
This is like reorganizing a keyboard. You know, it's like a QWERTY keyboard, and then suddenly you go, like when you get your telly keyboard up, it's like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. You're like, no, I need it to be QWERTY.
I need it to be. So, like, your birthday would still be in the same point in time, like from a solar point of view, but it might now just be, where it used to be July, now it's September. And you're just going to have to deal with it.
No, I can't cope.
Well, that's why you're not emperor of the world, Kate, and I am.
So April. I want to put them in alphabetical order now. I've got no
Okay, whilst you do that, I'm going to have another question, which is, which of the following is a song by the German metal band The Scorpions? Is it A, Stairway to Heaven? Is it B, Wind of Change? Is it C, Don't Stop Me Now? Or is it D, Hey Jude? Which of the following...
I've not listened because I'm trying to work out this
You're trying to put the months in alphabetical order.
Yeah.
Thanks. Which of the following is a song by the German metal band The Scorpions? Stairway to Heaven, Wind of Change, Don't Stop Me Now, Hey Jude. I shouldn't sing it. Hey Jude. Rachel saying B, Wind of Change.
Don't stop me now. I'm going to go B, but that doesn't mean I'm right.
No, it does not mean you're right.
I love that it's a metal band, but that song that I know isn't quite so metally. It's a power ballad, isn't it? Wind of Change, Wind of Change.
Okay.
What's April, August, December, February.
February, yeah. There's a lot of J months, so it's January.
June.
July 1st, then June.
Oh, yeah. July, June. A, B, C, D, E, F, G,
M for
March.
Yeah,
then May. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 more. November.
4. Yeah.
I can't work it out. October.
Yeah, and one left when the kids go back to school.
September.
There you go.
So that the way that you were so confident about that means that you've actually done it?
Yeah, because I am Emperor of the World.
Oh, right. Yeah, cool.
So I've already enacted it. People are just catching up. Which of the following songs?
Let's go B.
Kate saying B, Wind of Change. It is Winds of Change. There they are. The Scorpions.
Fantastic. Last question. Last question.
Which author said the secret of getting ahead is getting started? Just like me going to the gym.
Yes, correct. And just going, just being there, taking the action. I'm going to say Mark Twain, A.
You're saying Mark A. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. Mark Twain, Charles Dickens, Ernest Hemingway, or Clara Clemens?
Oh, it could be Ernest Hemingway, you know. It's the sort of thing, those wisdom bites. So what do you think? Ask your Amazon Echo is to say A, B, C, or D.
Mark Twain, Charles Dickens, Ernest Hemingway, or Clara Clemens? The secret of getting ahead is getting started. Which one have you settled on, Kate?
C. Ernest Hemingway.
You're saying C. Ernest Hemingway. I can reveal. It was Mark Twain.
I was right in the first
You were right from the start.
Mark Twain also said, "I'm sorry this letter is so long. I didn't have time to make it short." I love that. That's a lesson for your journal.
Yeah.
Okay, so a little positivity activity for you before we finish up today. I don't know about you, but at the moment, things are feeling a little bit overwhelming. Do you feel a bit overwhelmed?
I feel, yeah. I do.
Yeah, there's something in the air at the moment. I'm dropping balls left, right, and centre, but then I speak to someone else and they go, "Oh, I've had a really bad day." So I think we're just feeling a little bit like the sun's out and we're all rushing out to get out and be excited, and then things are getting a bit too heavy and we're dropping stuff. And that can cause that feeling of feeling a little bit like anxious or blue or just like, down on yourself. So let's get some joy in. And so your positivity activity today is watch your favourite movie. What is your favourite movie, Will?
Well, the movie that I'll be watching as my favourite movie, my housemate said to me yesterday, he said, "Will, do you want to watch the Rocky Horror Picture Show?"
That's a really good call.
I said, "Chris, stop everything. Of course I want to watch the Rocky Horror Picture Show." So that's what I'm going to be watching.
And I'm feeling like that today as well. Like I'm feeling like I need to get to bed early tonight. I've got a telly in my bedroom because I've done my loft up and it's all very nice. And I just want to watch something like a 9 to 5 Dolly Parton, which I have never seen, to be fair, but I think it would bring me joy.
Something
that one.
feel good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Time. Let us know what you're going to watch.
Yes, do. So please find your way to a TV and watch your favourite movie tonight. It is Thursday after all. It's that kind of an evening where you just need to just decompress and enjoy something for an hour and a half, 2 hours. Thank you very much for being part of the Positivity Island today. I'm back tomorrow, actually. I'm here from 8. Is it 8? 8 till 10 tomorrow. Yes, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm covering for Liv every day, and so I'm talking for 2 hours, so I could really do it with some help and some chat. I'm thinking of some positivity stuff. Coming up in a minute, you got Jam and Renee from 10, 12 p.m. Anthony Davis show, 2 p.m. Your Pal Hal with Hal Rudnick, and 4 p.m. Mario Smith. And it is St. Patrick's Day today, so we are launching a new show, a debut special event. 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time. It's the premiere of Bedtime Stories. Will, tell us more.
So, yeah, I'm really excited for it. My friend Stephen Crossgrove, he's going to be here at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, and he's going to be reading you one of his favorite kind of St. Patrick's Day stories. So you can get your family, gather around your Echo like it was the wireless, and he's going to read that, and then there's going to be a little quiz at the end of it. So make sure you're there for that as well. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Have fun, and don't forget to look after yourself, look after other people, and you have 100% got this.